everyone. Welcome to our weekly VODCAST. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely extraordinary week. An amazing 3-day President's Day holiday weekend. Enjoying it at home. It's not raining or anything outside right now, so I guess I would have to say that it's been a pretty good weekend all in all. Hey, before I get started with the VODCAST today, guys, I did want to explain the sound in the beginning of the VODCAST. So, last week, the scholars were placed in groups, given access to a site called Soundtrap, given certain requirements that applied to our sound unit to create a jingle for the opening and closing of our weekly VODCAST. So for about the next month and a half or so, guys, the sounds from our VODCAST are going to be Room 21 Rockstar Scholar created sounds, and you're going to hear one new group each and every week. This week, that sound happens to be created by Nana, Haley, and Zach. And guys, it was absolutely amazing. The scholars really love this program. And it was such an amazing way to kind of apply everything that we learned from our sound unit, including volume, pitch, frequency, all of those amazing things, where the scholars were actually empowered to create their own 20 to 30 second jingle. So I hope you enjoy those. You'll be able to hear this particular one that you just heard open the VODCAST at the very end of the VODCAST. But congratulations goes out to Zach, Haley, and Nana. You guys are the first ones to be featured for our jingle for the weekly VODCAST. So, a couple of other quick announcements, guys, and then I'll get you right off to the strategy session. First of all, this week's Rockstar of the Week, drumroll please, happens to be Scooter. Yes, indeed, Scooter. Scooter has become an amazing member of the Room 21 Rockstar family in so many ways, shapes, and forms. And guys, I just love how, if you look down here, you even created a list of rules for other scholars who come in our classroom to remind them of the things that need to be in place when they visit our class pet. So, guys, I just love how much that you have made Scooter a part of a Rockstar family, the empathy, the responsibility that you have shown with her. So, for those reasons, she is the Room 21 Rock Star of the Week. A couple of other quick announcements, guys. First of all, there is no school tomorrow, Monday, February 18th, in observance of President's Day. Other than that, we have a pretty typical week, as long as no weather comes our way, which I'm hoping it does not, because, guys, I have such an incredible week planned. It's going to be absolutely epic. So many things happening, so much excitement in Room 21. I cannot wait to get to it. But without any further ado, I'm going to get you guys off to the strategy session at this time, and I'll see you on the other end. Hey, Room 21 Rockstars, and welcome to our weekly strategy session. I'm trying a different program to record our weekly strategy session, so sometimes that you can see me. I don't know if that makes any difference or not, but it's a different program that I have available as a group Google app extension, and I'm just going to give it a go. It may work, it may not. We're going to try it out this week. Anyhow, so first of all, guys, I have so many amazing opportunities for you to earn so many house points this week in class because, guys, first of all, the greenhouse is absolutely rocking it. If we head on over to the Academy section of our class webpage, you're going to find that the greenhouse has 15,903 points right here, followed by the next closest is 13,959. And guys, I mean, just the fact of the matter is Greenhouse has really been rocking it in terms of taking advantage of every opportunity to earn house points in our classroom. So kudos to you guys. Greenhouse, you are doing a wonderful job. So at this time, guys, I'm going to send you over to the weekly strategy session here and just show you a couple of quick things. First of all, to kind of review what we learned in class last week, and also to earn some amazing house points. So this week, guys, we're really going to start moving into our study of geometry. So with that being said, we're kind of wrapping up algebra and patterns and everything that we've learned there. So you'll find that our weekly VODCAST house point review is up and ready to go. It's copied in front of the classroom. You can click the Google Doc link to go there, or you could just put all of your work down on a sheet of paper. You don't even have to have this printed out, guys. This is just a way for me to provide you all these problems. But you're going to find on the front, you're finding the rule for a number of patterns. And remember, your variable, yes, I heard you doing the chant at home. Your variable can be whatever you would like it to be. And make sure that we're using our variable to write the rule. So for instance, if this one was x plus 2, we're using that variable to write our final rule. Just a word of caution, but that's kind of what we're doing in regard to that, guys. So a couple of other things really quickly. On the back, you're going to find some algebra review in terms of matching the open number sentence to the word problem, and also rounding it out, guys, with your favorite order of operations problems. Our review this week, scholars, is going to be worth 100 house points because guess what? I'm looking to see who is going all the way, who's putting forth so much incredible effective effort to make this happen. So that's available for you guys there as well. That's our weekly house point review. Now, this week, guys, we are beginning our study of geometry. So you're going to find that I put up a few new things here. Don't have to get into them yet, but they are available here, including the classifying and measuring of angles. That's really our focus this week. We're going to kind of review all of the major geometry vocabulary tomorrow, and then we're going to begin our classification and measurement of angles using a tool called a protractor. So that's kind of where we're going in math this week. It's kind of a completely different direction, I guess you could say, from where we were just last week in terms of patterns, function tables, and the week before with algebra. So that's all available for you guys there, the classifying and measurement. Everything here will be worth 2 house points apiece as long as you show all of your work. But again, you may want to wait a day or two in class until we actually have something, a little bit of basis of knowledge there for you guys to go off of. So let me show you. You're probably like, well, Mr. Reichard, what can I work on then this week in class? Well, first of all, your weekly study review. Okay. And then finally, guys, you're going to find that there is a sound and light study video. Our sound and light assessment is coming up on Wednesday. I really think you guys probably could take it right here, right now, as you're watching this VODCAST, because you've just owned this unit so much. We've had so much fun with it. But with that being said, scholars, that study video is available there. Again, if you watch this study video and just show me that you watched it, because throughout the video, I'm going to ask you to, show your work in different ways and things like that. If you bring in that work, I will give you 50 house points as well. But there are other places, guys, where you can study for this assessment. For instance, if we head on over to Google Classroom, that's the next amazing place because we got all our Quizlets happening here, okay? So obviously the weekly vocabulary Quizlet will be new later today with our Unit 4 vocabulary words. But before we even get into that, you've got your light and sound Quizlet hanging out right here. You guys can go right on over to that. That is an amazing, amazing opportunity for you guys to study in so many different ways. You could go to the test. You could go to learn, write, spell. I mean, I'm not real interested in the spelling portion, but you also, guys, have those vocabulary words printed out and in a baggie for you to study. So we should really rock and roll the science assessment coming up on Wednesday before we begin the study of the American Revolution on Thursday. So without any further ado, I know you're probably thinking, Mr. Reichard, what is the secret hashtag of the week? Well, this is going to be, this will make sense first thing in math when we begin on Tuesday in class, and that is going to be hashtag, do you see it? Hashtag, do you see it? And you have to have a little bit of intrigue in your voice as you say it. And I guess the only other thing that I would say, guys, is if you have anything that glows, for instance, great colors that glow would be neon, and also anything just white. That may be awesome for you to wear on Tuesday for our beginning study of geometry. So without any further ado, I'm going to send you back over to Mr. Reichard in person. Rockstar families, I hope that those activities, strategies were effective. As always, if you guys have any whatsoever questions, comments, concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me because remember, guys, you are the very best family in Stafford County, Virginia, and I will see you right here next week for another edition of our weekly podcast. And as I leave you, don't forget, enjoy Nana, Katie, and Zach sound one more time. See you guys next week.